guys, and welcome back to the Spilt podcast. How is everybody?
Good, thank you. How are
Good.
you?
Good, I'm good, thank you. I'm excited to be back.
Raring to go.
It's nice to be back in this famous yellow chair.
With the close to your face mics.
I know, yeah, we're back at it
all
again.
In my grill.
Anyway.
So, episode 2.
Yes.
I'm so excited for this episode.
I know, I feel like we've got so much to discuss.
Definitely.
Let's just
get into
it. So, also, I feel like before we start, I should thank everyone for our support on episode 1.
Yeah,
definitely.
That
love was amazing.
That was so nice. Everyone who tuned in and watched it or listened on any of the platforms. So, thank you to everyone that did that. That's really cool. So yeah, let's get into episode 2. So we put up some polls on our Instagram, little question boxes and whatever, which gave everybody a little bit of a teaser.
There was a lot of interaction as well, which is good.
So much interaction into what we was talking about. So I think we should get into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's just talk about what everybody put up.
So if we start with Onlyfans.
Oh, that was a good one.
The Onlyfans.
Because that got a lot of interaction, and I feel like it's very relevant at the minute because OnlyFans it's popping.
Yeah, it is popping.
And people are securing the bag on OnlyFans. Let's not forget, some people are buying houses.
Yeah.
They are actually elevating in life. And I think that if that is what you want to do and you can do that, then, honey, go secure the bag.
It's commendable for that aspect. But I did come across a meme, and it was like, why did God give me morals? Because if I had none, I'd do OnlyFans.
I've seen that so many times about OnlyFans, about stripping.
I'm not gonna lie, that is me. Like, if I didn't have the morals, I would be getting into it with OnlyFans. But I've got morals.
Yeah.
But I've got morals, yeah.
Not to be blunt with it, but I'm just gonna be blunt with it. Like, it is that. Like, I just feel like my morals would not allow me to sit at home, undress myself, take pictures and upload it to the net that my actual brother's friends could just subscribe to.
But I think for me, it's more the aspect of the things that people are doing on there.
But then what is the limit?
What do you mean? Like, people using your content to do? What do you mean?
I mean, like, sex.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
What
did you think OnlyFans was?
I thought it was where people post that provocative pictures.
Oh, no.
So I was going to say, what's the difference of posting a picture in a bikini on Instagram than OnlyFans?
No. People are having sex on OnlyFans.
See, now this is a whole new world.
People are doing sexual explicit content on OnlyFans. It doesn't just stop at like pictures. It gets like
so it's basically a porn site then.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
There's women on there like doing whatever. There's men on there doing things. There's couples on there getting at it. Like it's up there. It's porn, but you're paying for it every month.
That is mad.
Did
people
you not know
are
that?
Nasty as heck.
Did you not know?
No, I didn't know that people were taking the content to that level.
I didn't know that.
That's
I didn't know
mad.
people were having sex.
That's
on
so
OnlyFans.
the bags that they're securing. They're not securing the bags with photos. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, dead.
So
See,
that's what
drop
I
me
mean.
all the way out there.
This is what I mean. The people that are, earning millions are doing the most. Unless they're like, Bad Barbie. Bad Barbie.
Yeah.
She got like the most
yeah.
views, but she's Bad Barbie, so people are gonna pay just to see what she's doing. She probably
that in itself is so
weird.
Way
yeah,
weird.
but like
that, as
if
she
you're
turned 18, she just hopped on it, and people are like, "That is mad." She
but
was
if you're
17 or 30
famous,
minutes
if you're
ago.
famous and you've got an OnlyFans, you can get away with doing like the photos and making loads because of who you are.
Yeah,
but the normal people that are just any Tom, Dick, and Harry
Doing
that are
the
making
most.
the most money are doing the most on there, like the most that you can do on there.
Bring back.
Do you know what? Actually, now you said it, I do. Yeah, I do recall, like, girls that I know of, like, they'll have OnlyFans in their bio, and then when like their bio is like, they put stuff in there, innit, that gives you the impression that you can pay them for like extras. like one-to-one FaceTimes or personalized videos, or like I've seen someone say that they're, what is it, fetish friendly.
Yes, that's like feet and stuff.
Feet and all that weirdness.
People have like OnlyFans for their feet.
I've definitely seen
That
that.
girl
'cause
does
I think
that.
Lauren girl.
Lars.
Yeah, Lars.
She
No,
does
it's not
that.
Lauren, it's Lorraine, isn't it? Sorry.
That's it.
Yeah, Lorraine. Really called her Lauren.
No,
My
dude.
bad.
What do you do at OnlyFans for your feet?
No, because I don't like feet, so I think to post a picture of
really.
not to say that I've not got
Okay,
nice feet.
forget
but no.
that you
I
don't
just-
like feet. If you had banging feet, people always comment on your feet, and you actually thought, I can get paid for pictures of my toes.
Why would you not?
Would you do that?
Why would
You
you
know
not?
what it is for me? It's the OnlyFans in the bio.
But
Like,
you need to-
yeah.
but you
It's the
need to put
OnlyFans in the
OnlyFans in the
bio.
bio. That's like putting what you do for a living in your bio. Like even the people that put the height in the bio are 6'2". Like that's not a flipping personality trait. Like what the hell is going on
Stop.
here? Like stop.
I just
leave it alone.
When I go onto someone's page and if I see OnlyFans in the bio, I'm instantly like,
It's a bit, yeah.
but that person could literally be doing like feet pics,
But you
which
just
is fine,
assume the
but
worst.
you just assume the worst. So
For me, I just think it's like I feel like it's a gateway. You start with feet, but imagine if someone messages you like, do you know what, I'll send you £500 now.
how do you know that they're only doing feet though?
Do you know what I mean? So you've now gone from there to there in the matter of
And
seconds.
then it's like, actually,
Your
let me
man
just
thinks
do
you're
it.
doing feet, but you're not just doing feet.
You're not just doing feet. You're not just doing feet. It's a gateway. For me, personally. I just couldn't have OnlyFans. And I feel like whenever you bring up the topic of OnlyFans and you get into that debate of like, is it good, is it not, whatever, the main argument is like the money that you can earn from it. And I just feel like if your only defense to a certain lifestyle or doing something is the money, then you've already lost.
Yeah,
I just feel
honestly.
like you've for me, you've lost me. If all you can tell me is the money that you're getting from it, like you've lost me straight away.
Someone made a comment about that. They said, where is it? Quick way of making money for lazy girls, but then guys do it as well. But it is more girls, I think.
But then again, sex sells, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
it is a big factor on social media.
Yeah.
Like that is out there that people are attracted to, whether you're male or female.
Yeah.
What else was people saying? It has ruined society's outlook on women, especially those using it as sex workers.
Yeah.
Then someone said it's such an amazing opportunity for women to make money and take back their sexuality.
That's quite liberating.
It's mostly men who have the most to say
bringing
about
back
it,
their
but they're the ones
sexuality.
funding it.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
It's mostly men who have the most to say about it, but they're the ones funding it.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
word.
I feel like it's more girls. I've seen more girls bashing it than men.
Do you think?
Yeah, I've seen more girls bashing OnlyFans than I have men.
I think people are going to have opinions regardless, but for me, I think I've seen probably more men, like the male outlook of it, to say that women are almost like degrading themselves, XYZ, but then a lot of people are subscribing. So it's a case of at the end of the day, you've got those that are bashing it and saying, oh, it's wrong, whatever, but then you've still got a lot of people that are subscribing and viewing and paying for this content. Like deep it, the same way you pay for Netflix each month, you might pay for your car, you pay for your phone bill.
Yeah.
You are subscribing to sexual content from
It's an
somebody.
outgoing.
It's weird.
It's very wayward.
It's very, very weird. I just can't comprehend why people would want to do that.
I don't like it. I'm not for it at all. And I really I'm so bored of hearing people talk about being sexually liberated. It bores me. It bores me because people only reserve it for a certain type of liberation with women. When you're naked and you're on the gram, you're liberated. But if you're a Muslim woman who wants to cover up, you're being controlled.
Yeah.
Why are they two not seen as liberated? Being liberated is just living in your truth, innit?
Yeah.
And doing what you want to do. Why are we only pushing the message that to be liberated means to show your entire body, flaws and all, wrinkles and all, stretch marks and all? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that, and it sends such a bad message to younger women that you're only body confident if you want to show it all. That doesn't make sense to me.
No,
And I just feel like there's no shame in like wanting to be modest. There's no shame in wanting to like cover up. Like I don't like it. I really don't. And
I think it goes back to what we were just saying again with sex sells, and a lot of people. I want to word this correctly. A lot of people tend to do things for others. So whether that is dressing a certain way, acting a certain way, it's all to, do you know what I mean, send an illusion or an impression of themselves when they might not necessarily stand for that or what they want, but because that's what society is pushing to, post half naked pictures on the gram. That's what they feel they have to do to get maybe the male attention that they want, or to get in the limelight, or to be noticed. And it's a case of you can do other things than have your titties out on the gram.
Yeah.
I agree. I do.
I don't know, like, I'm all here for women posting what they want to post to a certain extent. Like, anyone that has me on Instagram knows that I post bikini pics. So I've posted bikini pics. Got one on my gram right now. And I'm here for it. But my line stops at sexual content that you need to keep in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to post a bikini pic, then post a bikini pic.
The thing is, for me, I think just post it and go.
Yeah.
I don't like when people post bikini pics, for example, or lingerie pics, and the caption is all about living my truth, body confidence, body freedom. Just post the pic and go. It's actually boring now.
They're compensating for the pic because they feel like they were on, like, should I post it? Should I not? If I do a caption that's going to, like, soften it.
Or, like, explain as to why I'm taking that picture.
Like,
you don't owe people explanations. That it's your Instagram. Post what you want to post.
Post it and go
about your day.
Stop jumping on the bandwagon. You wanted to post a picture in your bikini, go for it. Post a caption about the bikini. It's pink to make the boys wink, whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? It's yellow, golden, doing me, yellow like the sun. Just post the pic and go. It doesn't always have to be about, like, mainstream ideals and all of that. Like, this, just post it.
Because really, people aren't going to look at it and then read the caption and be like,
oh yeah.
They're just going to be like, oh yeah, she looks sexy, like, next.
Let's be realistic. Those people that post the big captions, how often do you read them?
No, I don't.
I skim. If it's not juicy, I'm going on. Looking at some of these responses that we got from our polls, because I know we touched on OnlyFans, and then we also put something on there about stunting for the gram. So we said, do you think people would still buy designer if there was no one to show it to? 37% said yes. 63% said no. Some people said socials influence a lot of people's fashion choices. It's bought for show, that's it. Some people would, but it would only be people on 100k plus, in my opinion. Unless for quality purposes, then no, labels are for show regardless of what anyone says.
There are some people out there that are just a very luxurious kind of person. They like the nice stuff. I have friends that have the money. Their man has the money. They have the money. That they don't show off the designer that they have, but they've got it. And then I've got some people that they don't have the money, but they have to have that bag, or they have to have that heel, just so they can put their foot up and show the red bottom on the gram.
Come be in queue with me, babe. I'll paint the bottom in.
But then they're not paying their mum or their dad rent. They can't afford to be helping towards the household bills. I just think it's very cheeky. It's very cheeky. And I do have to blame.
No, because that was actually so violent what you just said. What you said it in such a calm tone.
It literally just moved over it. Like,
I'm here like,
wow.
Aaliyah, not household bills.
I know, but you can't, like, you can't help towards the household bills but you've spent
Stop saying that.
£600 of your wage on some heels just so you can like show it off on the gram, and I can't get my head around the mindset.
It's priorities though, isn't it? Because there's genuinely people out there that you will see driving a nice car, have the nice designer clothes, but in their yard they've just got the mattress on the floor.
No, because
Let's keep it. Let's keep it all the way 100.
No,
Let's keep it all the way 100.
With no bottom sheet.
With no
With
bottom.
no
not
bottom
even a mattress
sheet.
protector.
Not a mattress
even a mattress protector have you got.
Not a bed frame.
not a bed frame, not
Also,
a
not a
headboard.
pillowcase.
Honestly, it's done for. At this point, you might as well just be sleeping on the floor.
A one sheet.
A one sheet. And that's just because they want to look the part. But maintaining it, a lot of people can't maintain this lifestyle that they're trying to uphold.
Oh, stop.
Live within your means. Like, why are you trying to do the most?
It does come from social media though, because, you know, unless you've grown up around that kind of lifestyle, and your mum and your dad are dressing you in drip, and they are in drip 24/7, and you've got a nice car and you've got a nice house, unless you're used to that. I knew Primark. I knew Kylie Girl. Do you remember Kylie? Anyone?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Kylie Girl.
Can't relate, babe. Sorry.
Tammy Girl.
No.
Yes, Tammy Girl.
No.
Yeah, Tammy was in BHS.
I remember Tammy Girl.
No, it's not ringing.
I used to wear pineapple. Do you know
Oh,
pineapple?
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The
Pineapple.
3/4 length.
And
Close to dead me.
the belly tops. The
The belly tops, the 3/4 length, like Jackie bottoms.
They used to be called like pedal pushers.
Oh,
The
stop.
3/4 length.
A
pedal
girl said
pushers.
pedal pushers.
I used to wear pineapple.
Throwing it back.
Yeah, so I just think social media, you see all these influencers, like, for example, Love Island, they spat out loads of 21-year-olds, 18-year-olds, people under 25, and then they've got rich quick from Love Island, and then they've got these nice houses and these designer things, and the majority of that audience is younger.
Yeah.
And they're
audiences,
thinking,
yeah.
okay, I want that. And then they're going on TikTok, and there's girls on TikTok talking about how their drug dealer boyfriend gets them this, that, and the other, and it's become like a trend.
Yeah.
And
It's
now it's
crazy.
fashion to get a drug dealer boyfriend because they can get me this, that, and the other.
And that's like the things that are being glamorized. It's
mad.
just crazy.
It's
Like there's
crazy.
even a song that's come out with Shabo and Dream Doll. Absolutely love them both. Like I think that they're really good artists. But even the new song that they've done, if you listen to the lyrics, it's a case of, oh, tell me what jail you been. Like, do you know what I mean? It's being glamorized. Like, oh, I can only have a man that's been in jail. Like, oh, how much bands have you got? Let me like. And I'm just thinking that like what you're trying to push and portray is just wrong in my opinion, because I work with young people that idolize these people that, do you know what I mean, think, oh, I want to be like that, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to do this. I can remember working with one little boy, and he's come in designer, like, and his mum dressed very lovely. Like you said, if you can afford it, by all means, why not? But then you've got other young people that are coming in with holes in their clothes. So it's the contrast of that, and bearing in mind, a little kid doesn't know the value of the designer.
Yeah.
So this little boy is still ramping with everyone else. He's getting paint on his clothes. He's rolling around in the dirt. Now the parents coming to me saying, oh, well, my child's clothes dirty. And I'm saying, well, he's a child. Like, they do get dirty. Oh, well, this is a designer. Da, da, da. I was saying, babe, that's a you problem, because nobody told you to put your child in that. And if you can't afford it 2 times over, don't buy it. If you can replace it, then by all means, send him to do activities and get himself dirty. And I think that's what people are, it's like the lifestyle, isn't it? And knowing that, oh, okay, yeah, I can buy this, I can buy that, I can look nice, and we can wear the expensive brands. If that's the case, I'm going to start my own brand. I'm going to start Raw Campbell, do you know what I mean? Get all the way into it. I'm going to start bags, top, listen, buy my last name and give me the bag. I'm all here for it.
The name.
Yeah, that's all you're paying for, the
when
name.
you deep it, it's actually mad, like, the cost of designer clothes.
And
For
how
a-
much
for
they're
a plain white t-shirt with a little
logo on it.
tiny little logo here, and that's $250.
Honestly, give me the 250.
It ain't normal. It's not
Give
normal.
me the 250.
And people are breaking their necks for it.
To have it.
It's crazy. Like, I I didn't even know about designer clothes when I was like 16,
No.
17. Like, and if I did, I wasn't bothered. It didn't bother me. It wouldn't be on my Christmas list that I want a Gucci bag. Like, it just wasn't, it wasn't that when I was like that young. But now it's so, that it's just normal. Like, young girls, young boys, like they proper know about designer, like they know the bags and the names and like,
and it's what you're
the
exposed to,
watches.
isn't it?
It's
Because when we
mad.
were younger, we didn't have social media. The most we had was
No.
MSN and Bebo. Let's be
My
real. Do you know
God,
what I
bring
mean?
it
Share
back.
some love. Share me
Bebo.
some love. Do you know
Oh,
that's
my
what?
name's
Who's your other half?
MySpace.
Yeah, who's your other half? That was MySpace. They were the things that we were into. We were chilling
Yeah.
with people all day at school to come home and speak to them on MSN if you
Yeah.
weren't playing out. There wasn't, then Facebook came into play.
Yeah.
But we really got to have a childhood and we didn't have that pressure of, oh, you've got this new bag out. Oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That how
it
come you're
wasn't
wearing, like, do you know what I mean? You're wearing that. Like, it wasn't as predominant, whereas now it's the case of,
We
oh,
were
yeah.
actual like kids.
We were
were
kids. We
kids,
were
like,
enjoying our
ramping.
childhood. Whereas now,
yeah.
16-year-olds feel like they need to be able to take the girl to Hakkasan.
Mm.
And what
It's
money are you taking your girl
mad.
to Hakkasan? Or
Do you even like the
Benihana's?
food at Hakkasan? Like that quality of food at like Novikov and Hakkasan, Benihana's. Are you used to that? Like, is that something that
It's
you're
just
used
crazy.
to, or is it so that you're gonna post where you are on your
And that's
story?
it.
So people think that you've got money because that's what it's all
Yeah.
about. It's for people to speak and say, oh, did you know so and so's got like went to this place? Oh, they must have money.
Little
it's the
kids
assumption
go in
of-
gaucho for their birthday
Yeah,
meal. You can't even order a
I've seen
cocktail
things like that.
because you're not 18. You're not 18, so you can't order a
But
cocktail.
you still want to go to
Order your
to
orange
Gaucho's.
juice and leave. It's actually
No.
crazy. It's crazy. I can't even. I wouldn't even in these. Like, I've been to a few nice restaurants, but literally, like, I could count it on my hands. Like, I don't even, like,
The nice
go to these places regular, and I did not start going to them until I was, like, maybe, like, literally, like, 20. Like, and I started hearing about these nice places. Not when I'm 16, 17.
I can't lie though, like sometimes I feel uncomfortable going to really flashy restaurants. I can't relax. I feel like I'm surrounded by people that you're not, like, that's not what I'm used to. The restaurants are nice every now and again for celebrations and like birthdays and stuff, but I can't relax when there. I feel like I have to be a certain way and like my posture needs to be like, you know, upright and I need
No.
to be. No,
I'm not gonna lie, I can't sit back anywhere that's got £70 steak on the menu. I'm sat up straight because I need to know exactly what I'm ordering, mate.
Listen, at the price of £70, absolutely.
I like to be in a place that has good food.
Good food, good vibes.
And good vibes.
Yeah.
And
Some of these places are stiff.
yeah,
Like, they're
their
stiff.
plates are small.
The plates are small. The atmosphere's stiff. Don't get me wrong. There's some nice, expensive, up there places which have good, nice atmosphere. But I've been to some restaurants where it's like, oh, like, this is the restaurant. Like, everyone's going here. And you go there and it's just like, it's not even that. But then it's like, yeah, I can post that I was there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and
it's like a
I
picture
can add my
opportunity.
location. And then you just feel like, you feel forced that, oh, I forced that. Like, sometimes I think to myself, like, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to go there, Jada. Like, you didn't. You forced it. And sometimes I just think, and if I feel like I'm forcing it, then I just know that
Other
these
people are
younger
just
kids are forcing it. Like, it's just so, it's actually a shame, like, the pressure of social media that puts on, that people feel like they need to break their neck to have certain things. Literally go without the essentials of life that you need to get by for something else.
It's like jobs nowadays as well. I asked my little cousin the other day, she's like 7, what do you want to do when you're older? Like, what do you want to be? She said a singer, an actress, a dancer, an author, and a YouTuber.
Not much then.
Very. And she just wants to do the whole
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
creatively. Good on her.
And she spends a lot of her time like on YouTube, like watching, you know, this, that, and the other. And I feel like the YouTuber trend is really dominant at the minute.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
You don't see many people. I don't hear from many people that are under the age of 18. Yeah, I want to go to uni and study this. A lot of people that I've spoken to under 18, they want to be rich and they want to be
Rich
quick.
Yeah.
They want to be rich quick. And that's, you know, a blogger or a YouTuber or
Open my own business. In what? I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I just want to open it. Just want my own business. I think that as well. It's crazy. I seen this video on Facebook ages ago, and it was this guy talking about like technology and social media and this like generation, and he did say that like we're literally breeding a generation of people that don't understand that things don't come to you like instantaneously, like that's not how it works. And it's because we're so used to getting things so instant, like on our phones, whether it's clothes, whether it's
food,
anything's
accessible,
whether it's like there's an app for everything. You could even find somebody to go on a date with that very night if you wanted to. Like, it's crazy. And then obviously on top of that, you've got like influencers and people that are on social media that push the agenda that things are easy, like things come easy, like you just get that Mercury, you get that house, you get that bag. And it was like no. And then when they get into the real world and they realize that is not how it works, that you don't start a job and you're on like 30, 40, 50k. Like, you start at the very bottom, you're entry level, you do what you need to do and you work your way up. And then like that is actually affecting their mental, because they're then comparing themselves to people that they see on social media. They go into the working world, into this big world, and they realize that my life does not look like how I thought it was. It doesn't look like how this person looks like who's on social media. And then he was like, and then in turn you're getting a generation of people that are like depressed because they feel like they're not where they need to be, they're not doing what they need to do, the things that they want they actually can't grasp, and it just seems impossible. And
the mental
it's just
health
sad
aspect of it all is crazy.
It's so sad.
So many people are suffering at home because they are scrolling through the gram and it's just Insta model after Insta model after Insta model. And what it seems like is the Insta models wake up, take pictures, go to nice restaurants, look beautiful, have nice clothes, get Pretty Little Things sending them things, getting Boohoo sending them things, going to shoots and going home to their floor to ceiling window apartment in Central, or that is what it looks like. And
waking
they're the
up,
same
avocado
age,
on toast, homemade orange juice.
They're 18, 19, 20. They're the same age of these people coming or going to uni, or maybe coming out of sixth form and wanting to get a job. And it's just like that they can't have that.
It's not attainable.
Yeah. And these people are just normal people. These Insta models were just, they just got lucky. It's luck. It's actually luck.
Yeah.
And it's very sad. Like, I'm scared to have children, and little girls especially in this generation, because I don't want them to look on Instagram and feel inadequate because they haven't got that.
No.
Because like, I'm 24, but I still feel inadequate at times when I
was
scroll
literally
through.
going to say that same thing.
Because I'm working hard, but I'm not reaping the benefits that I see the Insta models
other people
reaping.
doing it. Yeah. And it makes you question, like, yourself.
What am I doing wrong? Like, am I not doing something right? Like, am I not putting enough work in? Then I overextend myself and try and put my fingers in loads of different pies to keep myself busy. And then you just become exhausted.
Yeah, you exhaust yourself. You overwork yourself because you're just trying to overcompensate. And it's crazy. And then there's, like, the working aspect and attaining things. And then you have, like, the physical aspect of, like, actually comparing yourself to what these people look like. It's just mad. Obviously, the trend is like that Coke bottle shape now, literally, which is just not even real. Like, big boobs, slim waist,
I've seen
big hips.
as a surgeon. I can't say
Surgeon.
Surgeon. Oh my God.
Surgeon.
He's not doing BBLs anymore. Like, he's taken it off his service list.
I've seen that.
And I thought that was fabulous, because a third of people die from a BBL procedure.
He literally said it's like one of the most dangerous cosmetic procedure.
And it's not natural. It's not normal. No one's body, unless you're extremely lucky.
It's not normal to look like that. It's just not, like, I can't even.
To have big boobs, a small waist and a big bum is not normal. Unless you're really, really lucky and you've got both. You either have one or the other. You either have, bigger boobs than having a bigger bum. but
The average woman does not look like
the average
that.
woman does not look like that.
Of course they don't, and every woman's different as well. And I
Yeah.
think trying to attain these perfect image bodies is unrealistic. You've got women out there that have got kids, so they're gonna have stretch marks. They're gonna have bigger bellies. You've got people that are gonna have one boob bigger than the other. You're gonna have some people that have got one nipple bigger than the other. Like it's all that everything's different. So I think to look at other people and to compare yourself, we all do it. Where you look at people and think, oh, like, what am I not doing to have this? Or how come I don't look like this? But at the end of the day, like you said, these people are normal people. They wake up with crust in their eye. They wake up with morning breath. They wake up with their toenails still need clipping. Like, they're still human. Do you know what I mean?
That's
they
what
only show you the nice parts of their life.
Yeah.
And that's it. And if you've got the money, I've always said, listen, if I had the money, I'd be looking Chris 24/7.
Mate, I seen a quote on Twitter, you're not ugly, you just broke.
Amen. Tell him again. You're not ugly, you just broke. Because if the bands were sitting in your bank account,
you would look like everyone else that you see.
Everyone else that you see, from Kylie Jenner, Megan Thee Stallion, all of these celebrities, I'd be looking at. Do you know how many wigs I'd have? Listen,
hairstylist.
Call me a different woman every day. Do you know what I mean? Because at this point, I would just have wigs on. Because you've got the money to do it. But if we're being realistic, if you're working a 9 to 5 or you're working hard, you're starting your own business, you're not going to be getting, like you said, the thousands that people expect. You've got to start from the bottom and work your way up. But a lot of people don't want to work for it. They just want it. And life doesn't have, unless you've got rich family and you're coming from a wealthy background where it is handed over to you. Cool.
But it's because a lot of people don't show the hard times that they had. So they'll portray like, oh yeah, I'm really rich. I've got this. I've got that. But we won't see what they were like 5 years ago. And it's that instant gratification thing again. Like, people will only show the good part of their come up. They won't show like the part where they might have been sleeping on a mattress on the floor, driving like a car with hardly any petrol in because they can't afford petrol or things like that. So
but I just think, do you know what, that's why you've just got to focus on yourself, because yes, they're not going to post their downtimes, but on one hand, why should they? Because nobody does. I don't. I'm not going on Instagram to tell everybody, do you know what, I'm broke. I'm broke this month. I've got no money. I've overspent. My car needs this. Blah, blah, blah. You're not going to do that. You show what you want to show and everyone does it. And that's why I just think the responsibility lies with you. Yeah. I have times where I'm so caught up in social media. I get actually down on myself. And do you know what? I just deactivate.
Yeah.
I just deactivate. And you do it like that. People, young people, like, don't be scared to deactivate. Like, you're not missing out on anything. It's gonna be there when you get back, and you'll log on and you'll think, do you know what, I didn't even need to, let me deactivate again. I've done that where I'm like, oh, let me see, and then I open it, I'm like, oh, like, deactivate
and I think
again.
that's what people need to have. It's the willpower and putting yourself first, literally. Being able to break away from social media. Like, social media isn't everything. Like, if you don't like what people are commenting on your pictures, turn off your comments. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's so many different alternatives in the instance where it's the case of you shouldn't always feel attacked or feel like, oh, there's such a pressure of social. Remove yourself from that environment.
Literally consume things that make you feel good. That motivate you. Like, I literally did that when I deactivated for ages. When I got back, I unfollowed certain pages, things like the Shade Room. I unfollowed them because I just felt like
toxic.
It's so toxic. I hate the Shade Room now. I just do not like it. And I just followed like loads of like inspirational pages, loads of biblical pages as well, which post like scriptures. I just feel like you have to take ownership, and you have to be like careful of the things that you consume. Allow yourself to consume and allow yourself to like take in. And I just think comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Stay in your own lane.
Yeah, for real.
Quote of the day.
It's true. Yeah.
Stay in your own lane. Watch what you're doing. Don't think it's not normal to literally be normal, because influencers make up such a small percentage of the real world. Like, on Instagram, they might be the world. That is, Instagram is an influencer's world, and that's great. But when you step away from that, they're not here in Tesco, in Asda, when you go into Macca's, that they are not the population that makes up the world.
Instagram, it's not going to be here forever either.
Honestly.
Like, this influencer trend will not be here forever.
No.
It'll be something else in a couple of years.
Exactly.
Because everything keeps changing. And that's why it's being able to adapt to these new things.
Exactly. And that's why you can't get stuck on things. Because the moment you're like, oh, I need this, next minute that's not even in no more. And you just broke your neck for 3 minutes.
So I feel like with the influencer trend as well, it's like you never know what could happen. You never know if one day someone could hack your account, delete your Instagram.
Yeah.
Gone.
You've gone from 100,000
Something
followers
happens to your image. Gone.
Yeah.
There's no backup. Well,
And
we don't know that, but...
And that's why it's always good to have a plan B, to have something to fall back on. And that's not necessarily, for instance, going to uni. Because I went to uni, and I know that you went to uni, Aaliyah, but Jada, you didn't.
Nope.
And it doesn't mean that because you've not gone to uni, you've not attained or done great things. Do you know what I mean? Whilst I was in uni studying books, you were actually out there getting the practical knowledge and securing the bag, whilst I'm trying to pay the government, do you know what I mean, for my student accommodation. And I think young people shouldn't be like, I kind of distracted from the real things in the world. Like, aspiring to be an influencer and a creative is amazing. Go for it. I'm from the creative background. I push it 100%. But we still need teachers.
It's not the only
we still
way,
need doctors. We still need accountants. We still need lawyers. We still need nurses. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We still need all of these people. People that work in supermarkets, cleaners. And
We
it's
need
not going to
them,
be everybody's preference, but we need these people. We need bin men. We need these people.
That's what
Because
I mean.
if we didn't have them, we would
Things
be a
will
mess.
get done, yeah.
So it's a case of there's definitely a lot more options, and don't think, oh, just because you want something quick and that you're going to get the money from it, it's going to be there forever, because as quick as something comes, it goes. Whether that's work, social media, loved ones, friendships, they come and go. You've got to be able to bounce back and, do you know what I mean, keep it stepping. If plan A doesn't work out, then go to plan B.
Exactly.
Nothing lasts forever.
Nothing lasts forever, honestly.
I feel like this conversation ties in nicely for the next episode, where we're going to be discussing men and men financing lifestyles for women,
Household bills.
We're going to touch on the video that Shah put onto her Insta story. We're going to touch on blue therapy.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, comment and subscribe.
And if you think a man should pay on the first date, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
We are all intrigued.
Okay, guys.
Deuces!
Bye.